Hey, what's happening to you guys? Extreme Sonic here and welcome back to another video. So as you guys know, the Shinobi Striker beta is currently on the way, with the last session coming up in a couple of hours. I think from 4 to 5 hours from now. So I've had the opportunity to play at least 2 sessions of the beta phase, and for my opinion, I'll have to say, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, the game has changed my opinion. Now, as you guys know, I was very optimistic when it comes to Shinobi Strikers, because I know I accepted it for what it was, an AIGHT Naruto video game that's gonna offer you the ability to create your own characters. I didn't take it as something that I wanted to be in the same league as Storm, because I knew this. Like, I made a video about this, letting people know that the next Naruto game, don't expect it to be on the level of Storm. Like, it's not gonna happen. So for me, I was already, well, mentally prepared for this. But when I went into the beta and when I actually tried out the game myself, I was pleasantly surprised. Like, the combo felt pretty good, stringing combos with your jutsu was awesome as well. The overall concept and the visual presentation of the game was actually pretty awesome as well. It felt like you were actually inside a manga. That's how it felt like. It was actually pretty awesome. So overall, like, I was pretty impressed. But in this video, I wanted to give you guys some feedback and some thoughts on how I actually really kind of felt about the game. So yeah, let's just get into it. So, you know, in the beginning of the game, it gives you an option to choose which village that you want to represent. Now, I chose the Hidden Cloud Village for obvious reasons. I mean, listen to me, like, the Hidden Cloud Village is the only village you should be choosing if you got clout. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. But I chose that village, and you know, obviously it put me into the Hidden Leaf Village, but I'm pretty damn sure, like, I'm 100% sure that when the final game comes out, whatever village that you choose, that's the village that you're gonna end up in. So be very careful when you choose your village. I'm pretty sure you can traverse and go into any village that you want to, but at the beginning they're trying to build up this sense of loyalty to your village. So, you know, Hidden Cloud Village for number 1, but that's besides the point. So you go into the Hidden Leaf Village. You have to do some training with Kakashi Sensei. It was pretty good in a sense. I don't like doing training. If I can avoid it, I probably will, and then go back to it if I need to. But training that's forced on you is something that kind of annoys me, because I wanted to try out the moveset myself. But we got some training done. I learned some of my mechanics. Went into my first online match. You know, I carried the team essentially. Like, if you watch the stream, which is still up on my YouTube channel, I basically carried the team. That's what I'm gonna say. It was fun. The only thing that pissed me off a little bit was the movement speed of my character. If they can just speed that thing up by like 40%, I'm telling you, it'd be fine. Like, as I was traversing through the level, I was pretty okay with going from the ground to the wall to back to the ground. It was pretty okay for me. The only thing besides the movement speed that really irritated me, and that's something that they really should address in the future versions of Naruto Shinobi Strikers, is the camera. Like, there was something off with the fucking camera. Like, every time I'm in mid-combat, the thing just jokes all over the place, and it fucks me up so many times. Another thing that kind of pissed me off is, actually, you know what, before I go into the actual feedback, let me just talk about my experience first of all, because I don't want to jump all up and down with my feedback and stuff like that. Basically, you get what I mean. Feedback, it was fun. The game is fun. It's gonna get boring really fucking quickly if they don't implement a bunch of modes. You know, things like, a bunch of things like, you know, ranked, player match, tournament, flags, just multiple things to do. There has to be a lot of things to do, because after the second session, I didn't even bother playing the beta anymore. I know some people have played all 4 sessions, I've only played 2, and even right now, I'm not going to be able to play the last session, because I don't really feel like it. I feel like I've gotten enough of an experience to know what I'm gonna get into when I pay for the game. But they need a lot of things to keep the game going. The game is super fun when you're playing with friends. When I was playing on stream, I played by myself, so I was playing with a bunch of randomers, and, you know, for the most part, they didn't know what they were doing. Most people just went in trying to fight someone, trying to see the combo mechanics, trying to see all that shit. You know, me, I was trying to do the mission. You know, I'm actually being a real shinobi. I'm, you know, focusing on the mission, but you know, that's a different story. We won, thank you very much. But yeah, for the most part, playing with your friends is going to be super fun. Another thing that will keep you playing the game more, for me personally, it's always been the character creation. With the exception of Sonic Forces, because I know someone's gonna call me out on this, but with the exception of Sonic Forces, character creation is always something that I always like in a video game. I want to be able to play as my own character. So with Xenoverse 2, I've played with my original character for the longest time, and I rarely even care about touching the preset characters. So that's why I bought Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2, for the character creation, nothing else. So with this game, it's already up my alley. I like creating my own characters. I like just, you know, role playing in a sense. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I just like creating my own character. So that's something that's already sold me on it. The character creation in the beta was very limited, so we didn't get to do much, but I can already see them doing a bunch of stuff, allowing us to customize our characters with however way you want. So that's pretty cool. The 4 types was actually pretty awesome. We had the attack types, the range type, the defense type, and the healer type. I played mostly with the range type because I wanted to use the fire style jutsu. I mixed it up a little bit by going to the attack type and going to the defense type, and I even tried the healer type a little bit, but for me personally, I'm more of a range type. The combos in the range type isn't really that bad, so you can obviously mix it up with having some combos and then having some jutsus. There's one thing that I noticed actually while playing it, I think I already said this as well, is that I got pretty bored pretty easily. Like, after a couple of, like, the first session I played it a lot, like from the start to the beginning. I think I played all of it, I believe, not too sure. The second session, I kind of stopped playing it halfway. Like, I actually started a stream for the second session, and I kind of cancelled the stream halfway through because I was actually getting bored of playing the game, and also because I couldn't connect to any matches. So I didn't really want to run and roam around the Hidden Live village doing absolutely dog shit. Like, I just wanted to play the game, and that was it. So yeah, so besides that, like I said, I think because I've done this like so many times, this recording, but basically the survey, I filled out the survey, which I highly suggest that if you've played the beta, please do fill out the survey. Give them as much feedback as humanly possible, because this game has potential. I can see it being fun if they obviously take into consideration all the feedback and suggestions that the community are throwing at them. Now, let's talk about my feedback, what I think needs some improving in this game, because I just went 7 minutes talking about my experience. Now let me talk about my feedback. First things first, the lock-on. I think that the lock-on activates too early. Like, someone could be like a few feet away from me, like he would be so far away from me, and before he even gets close to me, I'm able to lock onto him already. So that's kind of crazy. They need to like shorten the distance down a little bit. They also need to work on the lock-on itself. Like, once I lock onto someone, I don't want the game to automatically unlock itself. Now, I know it does it. It does it especially when this person substitutes, because the whole idea of substituting is to confuse your opponent and, temporarily disappear from their sight. So when you substitute from them, I guess that makes sense. You don't want to automatically be locked onto them as they are trying to catch on to you, or whatever the case may be. So I can understand if they want to keep it like that, but I would like them to be a little bit more, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, just a little bit more precise, I guess. I don't know. Another thing that I want them to improve is the movement speed. Your character in this game is super slow, like holy shit. Like, there's been so many times I was trying to dash or to use the charge thing, I don't know what it's called, like the chakra charge or something like that, to increase my speed a little bit. It was super frustrating. I was trying to go faster, so they need to improve the speed a little bit. Like, the map is so huge for us to be going so damn slow. Like, this isn't like Storm where we can go slow and we wouldn't really care because the map is actually pretty small. The map is huge, so we need to be able to go a little bit faster. I would suggest them to increase the speed by like 40%. I think that would be perfect. You'll be able to go fast enough where you don't feel slow, but also not too fast where if someone captures the flag, it's nearly impossible to catch them, you know, and to stop them from going to the other side. So that's another thing. Another thing that I noticed as well is that the main characters like Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and, you know, Sakura, they seem to be a little bit stronger than your main character, because every time I've gone up against a Naruto or a Sasuke or a Kakashi, I get bodied. Like, I get absolutely bodied, my boy. So I don't know, that's just my experience. That could be because the person that I went up against was super good, but you know, that's debatable. And another suggestion that I would have for this game is to increase the substitution. Like, why is it only one? Give us at least two. Two substitution would be enough, because when you have two, you can strategize when to sub and when to not sub. When you only have one sub and you fuck it up, you get bodied so badly, especially when you're going up against 2 versus 1 or, you know, 3 versus 1 in some cases. Like, you want to be able to strategize and use one sub to evade one person, then take some damage and then sub again and use your ultimate. Like, you know, you can strategize with two substitutions, but with one it's so difficult, it's so weird. And that's really it though. You know, I gave some suggestions in the survey, but overall I was actually pretty impressed. And I think it's because I went in with such a low ass expectation. I think everyone in the community went in with a low ass expectation. We weren't trying to see if this game's going to be the next Naruto game. We all went in thinking, alright, let's get it over with. Like, that's how we went into this beta. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Honestly, they need to add a bunch of new mods, they need to add a bunch of new levels, and they need to promote this game a little bit better. Like, come on. When was this game announced? In what, June, or was it May? And we still see the same shit. Like, come on, like, you know what I mean? Dragon Ball FighterZ is doing a little bit of a better job promoting itself at this point. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. Oh, also, last thing, I almost forgot about this. They need to fix the facial animation. That thing is just dog shit trash. Like, bro, like, when I was doing the if you watch my all emotes video, the guy's face doesn't even change for any of the expressions, whether it be angry, happy, sad, whatever the case may be. It doesn't change. Its face doesn't change. So they need to fix that. But anyways, that's my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm done talking, I'm pretty tired. Make sure to hit that like button as well if you liked the video, and express your thoughts and opinion of the game in the comment section below. So yeah, I'm Extreme Sonic. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.